YGO Anime Games. This is Delta, and this is T-Bone's deck profile. If you don't remember T-Bone from Season 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, he played Monarchs, and he played some rock stuff like Mine Golem. So, why would we build this character? Well, we have a lot of what he played printed. I think a lot of the cards he plays, like Mine Golem and the Monarchs, are very, very cool. The Monarchs really have a place in Yu-Gi-Oh! History, and we thought it'd be a great character to bring to life, and that would be really fun to play with those cards. So to start us off, we have 3 Giant Soldier of Stone. 2000 defense. In character deck duels, it's actually pretty good to let it take an attack and then tribute for a Monarch. 3 Dummy Golem. This seems to fit his theme pretty well. You know, this deck is really a mix of cards he played and a few he didn't that we felt were thematic and fit him. 3 Golem Sentry. 3 Grandmark the Rock Monarch. Sorry, Grandmark the Rock Monarch. It destroys a set card. Obviously, this didn't see as much competitive play as the other Monarchs, but it's kind of a rock deck. It is a rock deck. It's a Rock Monarch deck, and this one we felt like had to be 3. There's not 3 of every Monarch in here. Guardian Statue. Only a couple copies of this edition of our own. Obviously, there's a lot of rock monsters to choose from. We really wanted ones that, to us, felt like they could be in his deck from around the same set as a lot of the cards we got from him. 2 Mega Rock Dragon. I believe this was seen, not played, but obviously it kind of fits his theme. If you really want to, you could just summon it out to tribute it for a Monarch. 3 Mine Golem. I think this card's really cool. I don't know why. Don't ask me. It looks cooler than a lot of rock monsters. It's got 1900 defense, 500 damage. That's always fun. But having this in Giant Soldier of Stone can, and I guess Golem Sentry too at 1800 defense, can really help you stick monsters on the field to make it easier to summon your Monarchs. Guys, as always, make sure you're subscribed to us if you're not already, and click the notification bell so you get notified every time we have a new upload. 2 Mobius the Frost Monarch. Destroying a couple spells and traps can be really good in character deck duels. So obviously he also would have a lot of tribute monsters if we triplicated every Monarch. So we felt like that'd be over the top. Not to mention they're pretty powerful. So for everything besides Grandmark, it's just a couple copies. So 2 Thessalos. And then his last monster is 2 Zaborg the Thunder Monarch. By the way, guys, if you want to support the channel and you buy some Yu-Gi-Oh cards for yourself, you can shop on TCG Player. That's right. We're affiliated with TCG Player. It's where we buy a lot of our own cards. And if you're going to buy some Yu-Gi-Oh cards sometime in the future, why don't you use our link in the description down below, because it throws a little back of the channel at no extra cost. 3 Canyon. This card is so cool. It fits so much with the rock monsters, face down, flip them face up. They got good defense, all that stuff. It's really thematic to us. We felt like it was kind of a no-brainer inclusion in this deck because, again, he didn't play 40 cards. We're trying to find ways to fill it out. Fissure. Pretty good. If you need more removal besides what the Monarchs offer, there it is. Mystical Space Typhoon. Pot of Greed. Some very generic cards help round out the deck. 2 Shifting Shadows as the last spell. Again, when we're talking about things that fit his theme, that really help his deck, we felt like this was a good choice. He just has 2 traps. First up is Minefield Eruption. In character deck duels, this can be quite a lot of damage, along with the threat of the Mine Golem being 7500 if that's destroyed by battle. But yeah, this is kind of a cool card. I don't know, I really like this Mine Golem. They're pretty fun. And then the last card for our buddy T-Bone here is Rock Bombardment. So, get to put a rock in the grave, do a little damage. I mean, the fact that this deck is pretty powerful Monarchs and ways to do damage, it's actually pretty strong, and I would say it's a pretty fun deck to play in real life. I'm pretty glad that we put it together. And yeah, hopefully you guys have seen the duel between T-Bone and Jaden. And as always, make sure you stay tuned. There's one more new deck in our Society, the Lightwave, coming up. And there'll be another duel with that new deck. Thanks, guys.
Hey, we really hope that you guys enjoyed that content.
And we have hundreds of duels with a ton of different character decks from the anime over on our channel. So make sure you give those a watch.
And if you want to make sure you get content when it comes out, make sure you hit that notification bell and subscribe.